think we're recording. Alright, guys. I know this is a very late video. I think it's time. I kind of expected this was going to happen again. If you remember the video last year we made, but it was in June because of the whole pandemic. This place got a late opening. And yeah. They emailed me once again. This time, I didn't think, but then you scroll down and it says, you guessed it, summer job. I got one question for you. You know what company? If you know what company I'm talking about. When I had a horrible experience at, not GameStop, but I never worked there. Never. Why do you keep emailing me? You fired me for a health code violation, but I was already quitting anyways, so I was already leaving, so it was kind of a win for me because I was already out of there. I basically just said, nah, you don't need to do that. I'm out of here. I basically said, okay, cool, I'm out of here. I didn't care as long. I was happy that I was out of there. I was so happy. But here's the thing. You fired me for that. And do you think I'm ever going to come back? No. No, I'm not. After the last video, you're not going to want to hire me because this time I'm not going to be so friendly. You people need to quit sending me these emails. And if you email me next year, I will be pressing legal action against you people because you can't keep sending someone. Take me off your email list. If you don't want to do that, just take me off your email list. But if you don't, I will probably be suing this time next year. So you have a year to just take me off your email list. And if you don't, then that's what's going to happen. But if you continue to do it, years and years, it's like, I don't know. I thought it's been 2 years. Yeah, 2 years right now is when we will be preparing for that. I remember 2 years ago, tomorrow, at the time that this video will be going up right after I got to make a thumbnail. And yeah, I have to make a thumbnail. And this is going to look very convincing. They did it again. They did it again. I told you they were going to do it again. I remember what I said. It was like last year. Remember what I said in that video? I'll always look in the description below to that video. But if you continue to email someone that you already fired, do you think they're going to want to come back? No. That's just simple logic. If you fire me, no way am I coming back. Especially if they're a health code violation. Me. Like, who gives a crap? Like, who cares? Like, who literally cares? Like, who really gives... I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm tired of this crap. I didn't think we were going to have to deal with this again. But let me tell you something, Tech Kingdom. You need to call, yes, I'm actually saying, if you email me one more time, I will be pressing legal action against you people. I will be filing a cease and desist order. And you will not send me any more emails, or I will be pressing legal action against you. Because you fired me. And I'm going to continue to make... If you email me again, which I am... You realize that I'm trying to pursue better things than you. Because you made my life... You people made my... I'm looking at you, dumbhead piece of garbage. They call me that nasty A word. Yeah, I'm looking at you. Yeah, if you're... I'm not going to mention your name, but you're just the biggest clown I've ever seen. And do you think, after when you were firing me, do you think that's going to make me want to come back? No. And I was happy when you fired me. Because the only thing I was happy about is getting the F out of there. Yeah, that's all. Because who gives a crap? I didn't care. The only thing I cared about was getting out. And I remember calling my dad and said, "Hey, Chuck Hannum's done." Like, what? Yeah, I'm done. I'm no longer. And I was very happy. I was like, please, let me get out of here. Never have to come. I prefer being a customer there than I've been both, and I prefer one way more than way more than the other. And this will be going on Facebook, on a certain Facebook page, because I'm making my return. That hey, if you're thinking about whining with wired, yeah, it's like I'm probably gonna say, guess who sent me this insane email again, all capitalized. And it says, "Stop sending me emails." Yeah, I call it constipation, Kenya, because that's what it made. That's what it gave me throughout the time that I worked there. I was only there for like, let's see, one training. That's kind of first day actually doing it was the 18th, June 1st, and then the other, well, really 2 days than normal, but the other 2 days were kind of one day I went in there. Everyone's supposed to be there. That I just said, okay, I'm out. I should have just quit right there. But I mean, this is that was red. I saw a few red flags with it because it was basically I was just being taken advantage of, and I hate that. I hate seeing corporations doing that, and I think it's an amusement park, and I was completely betrayed. I was the only one. Everyone else didn't seem that, but I was miserable. And I'm pretty sure, like, remember, I mean, at like 6 months, I didn't know what to say because it was such. I don't know. I still don't know, but we have a much better understanding now than we did back about maybe a year and a half ago. About a year and a half ago, we had no clue. We had no clue what was going on. I would say within 4 or 5 months after, it's when we started finding out, because the stuff didn't even come in till, and it, man, 29, that destroyed 2019 summer for me. That just, well, it wasn't as bad. 2019 was better than 17, but it was below 18. How summers work in my system, there's a certain amount of points that each summer gets. It will underperform, or 2020, I think 2018 overperformed. I mean, 2016, it did a little bit. It was very, I think it overperformed by like 1 or 2018 did about 20% above. 2020 did about, oh my God, it was much more like 40%. I would say maybe about 40-50% above. It did extremely well with the pandemic, but that's the point. And I remember making the video last year, okay, in June, all right. Would you please quit emailing me? Because that's harassment. You're harassing me with emails. And I'm tired of making these videos. I'm going to continue to talk about it because I want my new subscribers that come to know my story and try to help them. They go, if you're thinking, here's one thing, I'm going to say this. I've said this. If you are thinking, if you're in 11th grade this year and you are thinking about working there, don't. Do not. I am begging you. Don't work. I don't care what don't work there. Do not. Don't give them money. Take it from me. Take it for someone that worked there and had a horrible experience. And I think that the person that called me that A word should be fired and blacklisted from ever working at an amusement park again. Because he should not be working there, and they'll say, "Oh, I never said that." Well, I'm pretty sure you said that because I didn't know what I didn't back that time. I didn't know what it meant. I thought, oh, what's that word mean? Then I looked it up. I'm like, oh, that's what it means. Oh man, that's a pretty nasty word. I didn't know what it meant. Like, well, what does that mean? I mean, I didn't know what it meant. I was like, oh, okay, whatever. I just didn't care enough. I mean, I was just coming off the my junior rank ceremony. Pretty much that entire last month was basically the aftershocks of that, from the 26th all the way up until, like, I would say maybe the end of May, early June, because up until like when 2019 summer first started, man, I mean, I've never seen that many. I mean, it was like kind of hard telling because that was during the first Ohio unit. Because I'm gonna say this: if you guys keep sending me emails, I'm gonna continue to make videos about this, because this is a problem that needs to be addressed. I'm telling you, if we don't find some, man, that you're gonna like the thumbnail that I'm gonna put on here. My goodness, the thumbnail, you're gonna like it. Yeah, you gotta stop sending me emails. So I'm tired of this. I mean, I'll keep you guys updated if anything happens, but I will be pressing legal action. It might cost a little bit of money, but if I had the money back by 2022, by the time you send me another email, yeah, I will be pressing legal action. So, you've been warned. Anyways, I mean, alright, that's gonna do it for this video. I have a lot. I might make a part 2. I might not. We'll see. I mean, I've been on YouTube. I mean, thank you guys for almost 3 years. I mean, I couldn't have done it without you guys. Stay tuned for the stream on Monday. So, yeah, I mean, my 3-year anniversary week is this week. So thank you guys. And let's go on to year 4 after Monday. We've done it. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys later. Bye.